So to open this Family Feud style intro, and obviously if you're new and you haven't watched my last couple videos, we are going to challenge other people to Family Feud, which means I need Family Feud question answers. The question for today is, I asked 100 ESO players, what is your favorite trial? Answer in the comments below, and please try to get to 100 because I need exactly 100 responses. If not, I have to go seek them out on places like Facebook and Reddit, which are scary places. And honestly, this is a really cool question. Excited to see what you guys actually come up with. So what is your favorite trial? And it could be anything. You could respond, Jake, I hate trials. And if 100 of you said that, that would be the #1 answer. And that's the fun part about Family Feud. What's going on, YouTube? So today we have ourselves the December guide. December is a big month in ESO because of the new life event, the monster sets that are coming around that you're going to be able to grind, and all the little economic fun things that are going to happen in this time period. And we're going to go over all of that in today's video and more. Starting us off with the arm packs. For those of you who do not know, and you don't want to read the text here, if you farm certain dungeons during this time period and you farm them in specific ways, you get a chance to get some rare items. That's the heads and tails of it. Let's break it down further. So, if you were to head to Ice Reach Coven from the 7th through the 14th, every single time you beat the dungeon on Veteran, you have a chance to get the mask. And it's going to be a style page that you can sell. Easiest way that I can describe it for you. And you're probably thinking to yourself, I don't want to have a small chance to get an item. How can I boost those odds? Well, all you need is the hard mode achievement clear. A lot of people think, Jake, do I have to farm it each time on hard mode? No, you just need to have that achievement in your repertoire to get those items. And that's going to be from the 7th through the 14th. You might think to yourself, Jake, got a lot of keys here. What, pray tell, can I do with these keys? Well, if you would like to get the mysterious coffer from Urglurks, I love the pronunciation, you're going to be able to roll for it using your mystery key. I recommend not spending 50 keys, just getting the 1 key. The reason I recommend that for you is because you probably want to get more than just 1 item for 50 keys. If you also use your keys, you have a chance to get some really rare items, such as the Mercenary Motive and a lot of other really goodies as well. It's also going to help complete your shoulder sticker book, which is pretty important in the long run. So, that being said, if you have the same hard mode achievement clear, which is Cold-Blooded Killer, you have a chance to also get the shoulder piece with the 1 gold mystery coffer. So I encourage you guys to do that. And that actually goes down here as well with the other one, this being Shipwright's Regret, which is a pretty popular dungeon to farm. And I highly encourage you guys to actually go for this one. It's from the 18th through the 21st, so this is from a very limited time. And during this time period, you're going to be able to get a pretty rare monster set helmet that you're going to be able to sell for, in my opinion, a pretty good chunk of money, depending on how many other people are farming it. But regardless, even the cheapest ones on console are still usually worth 300,000 to 400,000 gold, and it can be a great way to complete your sticker book while also trying to roll for a little bit of gold. Now let's talk about crowns. Generally, do I suggest that you purchase crowns? What's crown trading going to look like this month? So obviously crown trading has returned. Very popular question also is, Jake, I want to buy some crowns safely. What's the best way to do so? In my opinion, the best way for you guys to farm crowns safely and trade them is either going to be in a trade guild or with your trusted friends. How do I think the market's going to be affected with crowns? The items in here actually aren't super exciting, in my opinion. I think that it's going to be just generally high, though, because a lot of people are still waiting to get crown grifting privileges back. So I think that's going to have a huge impact on the economy. But otherwise, I don't think it's going to really see any sort of exponential increase. No word is if there's going to be a crown sale, which is a very good possibility that there will be one. But we'll just have to wait and see as far as what's going to happen. Another really popular thing that's going to be coming around this time of the year is the ESO New Life event, which is very popular, but the rewards admittedly aren't super great. They're not something where I say, like the Halloween event where I'm like, you need to get this, this, and this. If you don't, you need to purchase it because it's going to be exceptionally expensive the rest of the year. I can safely tell you that thankfully, the majority of the items here, it's more so just flavor. It's going to be things such as the mount that you can get with your event tickets, and the grab bags are really not something you have to really worry about. What you do want to focus on, though, If you're an economic person and you want to make money, if you're a brand new player, if you're a returning player, it's just the double XP. It's the easiest way to describe what's the most important part of this event is just double XP. I mean, realistically, that's the thing that you want. That's what you're going to be doing this for. Get yourself your double XP. And if you're a trader or if you're trying to make some money, when these events roll around, thinking from an economic perspective is actually relatively simple. A lot of people make the ESO economy something convoluted, and I never wanted to make it like that. Whenever you watch a video from me, I want you to think to yourself, man, this just makes sense. Think to yourself, if you were a brand new player, what items would you be buying? If you were a returning player, what items would you be buying? If you're a person that's trying to just maximize an event, what items would you be buying? And that's how you make money off of these events. So the easiest answer is XP potions. People are going to be buying those in mass. People are going to be buying the items such as perfect row that's needed to make those, to make money themselves. So fishing is going to be very profitable. Thankfully, there's so many different things that you could look at. So the other thing to consider too is that there's a double AP event, which we'll talk about next. So people are going to be buying PvP mats. People are going to be buying PvP items, but also too, people are probably going to be selling PvP sets because they're going to be getting in excess of AP. So if you're looking to buy some cheap sets that potentially will go up in value, or probably the best way you can use those, because I don't necessarily suggest item flipping from those sets because the profit margins are not going to be super great. What I would suggest that you do is if you need an AP set, probably the best time to buy it because of the double AP event that's going on right now. Now, as far as other things that you can look at, whenever you have a high influx of players coming back to a game, they're going to need different things. Number one suggestion that I always refer people to is consumables, potions, buff foods, XP potions. Those are the easy ones, but they're also going to be looking at sets. People are probably going to be coming back and thinking to themselves, maybe I want to farm some Endless Archive, brand new feature. I think I want to try it. Selling sets that really gear towards those Endless Archive players. You can also see my cats here right in the little webcam. Things that gear towards those players, think you can sell to them as well. And I have my grand list, obviously, that I'll show you. And here is the exceptionally bright web page that I created as a kind of cheat sheet document. You could also find this in my Discord. The reason that I always like to show you guys this is a pretty comprehensive list of everything that you can buy, sell, and then I highlight some key things that might be good. So for example, crafted sets usually see an uptick with players that are returning. Why is that? Because a lot of content creators say, hey, little Timmy, if you're coming back to ESO, you probably don't want to go grind a set. Use some of these crafted ones. And that's why I have a list of decently crafted sets that a lot of people will think to themselves, yeah, it's a pretty good set. A lot of other people might recommend these. Now, what's really funny about when people might say, but Jake, this set is objectively not the greatest. Unfortunately, that's probably true. I don't necessarily endorse using every set that's on this list for a specific purpose, but what I would remind you is that if people are suggesting it and people are buying it, that's all that matters. I think Louis Vuitton is stupid, but people buy it every day for thousands of dollars. And that is in the ESO economy as well. There's so much content out there already, and there's so many articles and things that are years old about sets that have been completely nerfed or changed that don't necessarily get updated. So because of that, we have to kind of really look and make sure that if you are trying to buy some sort of set that's going to be useful for you, that you're looking at the latest and greatest of information, which if you're interested in, just ask me in the comments below and I'll be able to tell you. Even if I don't know the answer, I'm usually pretty good at finding where the answer might be. That way I could say, hey, so-and-so content creator has a great guide for this PvP class, this PvP set. And as we go down, obviously, to the miscellaneous portion, treasure maps, motifs, materials, companion gear, rich books, rich voucher, and furniture, probably not going to see a huge uptick. There are people that utilize this time period to go through and do all their little fancy schmancy, time to decorate my house for Halloween and all the other things. And then they do Christmas and Thanksgiving, holiday tournaments and whatnot. But generally, it's not going to have a really big impact on the actual economy as a whole, especially for furnishings. Furnishings is actually something that's more complicated to sell than most people give it credit for, and I almost feel like it needs its own dedicated video. But everyone, thank you guys so much again for watching. If you have any suggestions and things for what you guys are going to be doing, how you guys min-max the New Life event, I think it's actually a really cool event to farm during this kind of time period. My other suggestion too is just a reminder that we're going to be doing an event breakdown for the New Life event, all the different things that you might want to collect, the event tickets, how it'll all work. Got a little bit of time, but it'll probably come out in the next couple days. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching this video, and that'll obviously its own dedicated video. A couple uploaded shorts will be coming soon as well. potentially some videos on other games as well, just to kind of throw a little razzle dazzle in there. And I will say too, we are doing our 3 giveaway drawings. We're still doing the same ones from yesterday's video. I'm kind of going back and forth of how I want to do it. So if you answer my survey at the beginning of the video, you are entered. I need as many respondents as possible. It'll make my life easier, and I'm excited to do a Family Feud style ESO video. So thank you guys for answering those questions. Some of your guys' responses are hilarious, and I'm so excited to see how other people get into the minds of you guys and think, what do they think? So that'll be amazingly interesting. The second thing is just be subscribed. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone, a crazy milestone. So thank you guys for helping me get to this point at 18,000. And the third thing, just listen, look for that random word that's flashed upon the screen. And if you're the first person to comment it below, you will win. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.
You better remember to like and subscribe to Jake Clips. Or you should. I might have to pluck your eyes if you don't. Or, better yet, I'll skip rope with your entrails. Do it now. Subscribe. Ta-ta. Off with you.
Honestly, waking up this morning was an eye-opening experience. Thank you for sticking around in the second outro. We're gonna figure out where to put the pun, and maybe we'll throw the pun in the middle of the video. Open to suggestions on that, because I don't know where to put it. I want to get the Family Feud done, obviously, but we could still put the pun at the beginning, maybe the Family Feud at the end. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think? Also, if you hear any sort of weird breathing, unfortunately, my nose and throat is really congested, and I get a little self-conscious when I'm recording these videos because I'm like, ooh, somebody's going to comment and I'm going to cry. No, I'm just kidding. But sometimes I feel like I have to be at peak physical health to make YouTube videos, because I'm like, what if I sneeze or something and they can tell that my voice is congested? They'll never like the video ever again, and they'll dislike it, and oh, the whole world will end. I promise, though, I don't think too much on it. I just want to try to get out the videos, the information for you guys, because I feel like I've been slightly late recently because I've been feeling super great and just had so many projects and things going on. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around past the end, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.